Hi everyone, Blake Jones here, and I'm going to show you how to calibrate the PA32UCX monitor using the new version 2 calibration software from ASUS. So it really makes it super fast to actually do your calibration. And so what we're going to do here is I've downloaded the calibration software and loaded it on my computer. And this is the screen you see when you first start it. You need to make sure that your probe, for example, here I'm using the X-Rite calibration probe, and make sure that that is connected to the USB port on the monitor. You also need a USB connection to your laptop computer and also a video connection to the laptop computer. Okay, so let's get started with the calibration procedure. So as you can see, the first thing we see here under the calibration tab is color gamut, and we also can do apply target settings, or we can change this between SDR and HDR. We can change our brightness and color temperature here. So what I want to do next is I say, okay, let's leave it in the default settings here, and let's do start calibration. So what I do first here is click on the start calibration button. Now it asks me, make sure your USB or Thunderbolt cable is connected to your monitor properly. Okay, we've done that. Click on next. Now it's identified the probe type that we're using. And then we can select our calibrator profile. And then we click next. We also have the option that we can do a uniformity adjustment if we so choose. And in this way, we can either do it on a 3x3 or a 5x5 sector area. In this case, we'll just say no need to adjust the uniformity. Next thing what we want to do is we want to do a brightness adjustment. So what will happen when I click next, as you can see here, a target shows. What I do here is I move my probe into this area, and then click on the start bar on the bottom. And now it will go through and set the brightness accordingly. Okay, so brightness measure has been completed successfully. We can proceed with starting the calibration procedure. Normally when you're starting the monitor for the first time, you should let it warm up for 30 minutes, and there's a little 30 minutes adjustment there. Once the warm-up has completed, then you will see this patch here that gives you the option here to start or cancel the procedure. So what we do here, put our probe in the center, and then click on start. Now what this does, it does an initialization procedure. Once the initialization has completed, then it allows you to proceed to the rest of the calibration of the monitor. So as you can see, it's been completed. We just click on start. And now the calibration procedure starts. Okay, so now the procedure has been successfully completed, and then we have the calibration report that appears on the screen. We can then see the results. We can see a before and after check. We have the option then, we can export the report, or we can apply the data. And then we say put it into user mode 1, and there that's happens now. And now it's stored into the user position number 1 inside the monitor. And the upside here is storing it inside the monitor. If you change computers, your calibration still remains. And having it on these presets inside is a fantastic way to do it. And inside the software, it actually will also give you a reminder when you need to recalibrate, because it is normal on occasion that after a while you should periodically calibrate your monitor. And this is something very important for the colorist, because there's nothing more important for a colorist than a well-calibrated monitor, so that you know for sure that what you see is what you get. And so this is a big plus here with the ASUS monitors. In connection-wise, you can connect using a DisplayPort connection to the monitor, or a HDMI, or a Thunderbolt 3 connection. Thunderbolt 3 has the upside where the video connection and the data is on one cable connected to your computer, whereas with the HDMI and the DisplayPort, you need to connect as well a USB connection also to the computer to transmit the data along. And of course, the probe is just connected on a USB port directly to the monitor.